Let's just have a little mess around on this. See what's going on. Hello, everybody. Everyone's in bed. I don't know what the hell's going on. I've got some delay. That's pointless. Go all the way back to like, Jesus, 2014. That's 8 years ago. Let's listen to my first track that I did in Korg Gadget in 2014. Jesus H, Mother Mary of Joseph. Here it is. Let's hear what it sounded like. How's it going anyway, Jason? How are you doing? It's a late one for you, I guess, as well. So, Korg Gadget is fantastic. You can do like automation and everything in it. Stuff are you learning on here? What's your learning at the moment? Sometimes I'll go on here and just learn coding and stuff like that, but anyhow, let's move to something else. Let's have a look at something else. Jesus, is there something going on outside? There's like all sorts of stuff going on outside. So this track is in progress. I haven't got a bloody clue what I'm doing, but hang on a minute. Whoa, what is going on here? Let me get the chat out. Chatty, pop out chatty. There we go. Oh, the go see. Okay, nice. So you must watch that guy who makes knives out of everything. You definitely have to watch that guy who makes knives out of everything. So that's in progress. I haven't got a clue what's going on with that. Let's have a look. I have so many interests. Yeah, I mean that's the thing, innit? The problem is now we've got so much access to everything that we just are getting lost. One of the things that we have to think about now more than people did before the internet is we have to think or learn how to manage all the stuff that's coming at us, because there's only so much you can do. I'm very good at doing that in my job because I can just say, look, databases, yeah, I can have a mess with that, but I am not going to mess around in that because I will be trudging through mud. I'm just going to stick with what I do, and I need to apply that to my life. I think I need to stick with the music, stick with opening Gold Trail Kids, stick with illustrating and generally coding and stuff. I think I don't know. I'll look at other things. I want to become like a physicist or whatever. You just look at math stuff and you're like, okay, I want to learn maths. I don't know. He made a knife from a railroad spike. I think there's one where he makes a knife from chocolate. He makes a knife from chocolate. Yeah, let's see what else I got. There's so that track's what I do is I kind of create layers and then I'll just generate a quick track just to see how it sounds, and then I'm like, I've got to figure out what to do with it, and is some stuff that not good, and do I need to add more stuff, or I'm not very good at putting the track together business. That's the bit where I fail massively. So we've got fresh suspension. I don't even know why these got crazy names. I think I just did that one. Yes, that's one in progress. I actually did this track, or some of the layers on this track I actually did on a piano downstairs, which is bloody brilliant for connecting up to the iPad. What am I doing? Let's have a look. Let's see what else we've got in here. Walking on the middle line. Tell me if you think Depeche Mode. Are you ready? Tell me if you think Depeche Mode. Let me try and find... Damn it. Am I going to be able to find the right layer? Let me do this one. No, that's not the one. No, this is a good start though, I suppose. scratch mode, you can take it and put it to one of your tracks. What's going on with this? Can't be a bit of arpeggiator. Fantastic bloody film that is. What else we got going on here? So we got walking in the middle line. Waiting for positive. What the hell's that? Let's just hear what some of these songs are. Oh my god. It's been a while since I heard that one. That's very old. Measured Force. This track is also another track in progress. Maybe sort of synthwavey kind of stuff, 80s futuristic. So that bit at the end, I need to work on that bit at the end. Definitely action stuff. Life. What is this? This is one that I definitely need to work on, I think. Yeah, I think I need to work on this one. This is one I definitely would like to push.
It's wonderful, the attraction, on the feeble-minded, of course, the continuous motion, if they just let themselves follow it. Of course, you could stare at it till doomsday, Dr. Watson.
Never seen Stranger Things. Never seen it. That's your initial layout. That's the layout.
I suppose I did lose my head a little at the Mesmer Club. But you see, hypnotism is almost a religion with me. I know so well what it can do to help, heal. And I can't bear to see it used for trivial purposes.
I know very little about it. That's why I went to the Mesmer Club.
I suppose I did lose my head a little at the Mesmer Club. But you see, hypnotism is almost a religion with me. I know so well what it can do to help, heal. And I can't bear to see it used for trivial purposes.
You can't beat a bit of Sherlock Holmes and a woman in green. That is fantastic. Do you know what? I just randomly make this stuff. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. Let me find. Here it is. Sherlock Holmes and a woman in green. I absolutely love the last part of this track, and it's just the same bloody thing over and over again. But I just for some reason like it. Have I lost everything, or is that? Okay, here we go.
Murderers don't
Penny.
The last part of this track. Because I didn't plan it, I just did it, and so I end up liking some of the stuff I do because I didn't plan it.
Let themselves follow it. Of course, you could stare at it till doomsday, Dr. Watson, with no effect at all. Still, it might make you a little drowsy, like the white ribbon of road at night when you're driving. The rhythm is smooth. It's wonderful, the attraction, on the feeble-minded, of course, the continuous motion, if they just let themselves follow it. Of course, you could stare at it till doomsday, Dr. Watson, with no effect at all. Still, it might make you a little drowsy, like the white ribbon of road at night when you're driving. The rhythm is smooth. It's wonderful, the attraction on the feeble
put it on this layer. What I like is the main bit where the strings come in and the additional sort of background stuff, because it's all samey. Still sounds pretty good, but it's all sort of samey. But the bit where the strings and the piano, the additional piano comes in, adding a lot more stuff in the background, spreading it out a bit. That's the bit where I'm like, the build up to that suddenly is better to me because I know that's coming. To other people, they don't know it's coming, and so maybe the next time they hear it, they know that's coming. Then this bit's good. I don't know how it works, but it's so weird. It's just this, and then you've got it's just hardly anything. Oh yeah, that's it. And there's this bit as well. Thing happens on another track I did. Let's see if I can find that one. Pretty old one actually. Where is it? Oh, I've got to quickly show this one. Yeah, I mean it's the bit in Sherlock Holmes and the Woman in Green where Dr. Watson is being hypnotised. So yeah, it's kind of, there's something definitely a bit freaky about it. And then with the notes being fairly, like, I don't know what the terminology is, but just there's not much to it. Adds to the tightness of what you're saying, the anxious part, because it's just this, it's a bit freaky. I can't give you anything else after that because I just layer things and then it just sounds alright and I just like it. So I'm not pulling things in that I'm pulling things in that I'd like to hear what it sounds like, and if it works, that's great. But I didn't go, I have to have violins, though I do like having violins in a lot of stuff. I don't know. I'm not like a professional, so I'm not pulling things in knowing exactly what I want and pulling it in. I pull something in because I know the sound I want, and I don't know if it's going to work or not. Other than that, I don't know. So, right, this track is called The Last Swan Under a Nuclear Sky, and I literally was just messing with the keyboard, doing random stuff, and some of it sounded all right, and I just kind of kept it because I will never ever be able to replicate it again because there was no knowledge of anything I was doing. But and in the end, as I was building it up, I was just thinking these sound like ducks, and then I ended up going, Last Swan Under a Nuclear Sky. Obviously, that's how it works, isn't it? So what I do is I just create a track, put layers down, and then as I'm building it up, I come up with what I think it's going to be, and then after that, I can then work on it more and figure things out. So I'm completely random until that point. So this was me on the piano, just randomly doing stuff. I'm just going to go get some beers. I'll be back in a sec. I'll be back. movie show. Yeah. As you get older, your brain gets full of just crazy stuff. So I love doing progressive. Just keep building it up. Partly because that's all I know what to do. I've had this track on SoundCloud for probably about 5 years now. Well, let me just stop it a sec. So, what I was thinking with this track is I was thinking Moody Blues, you know, like they do their little talking intro. So I was imagining like Moody Blues just talking about, you know, some big sort of lake and, you know, just going on about what's going on with the birds and everything, you know. Oh, because they're like northern, aren't they? Oh, some sort of, there's some pigeon or whatever come down, some ducks in the pond swimming about, dabbling around, doing their thing, you know, with like some sort of violin-y, flutey thing going on. Whatever the Moody Blues want to do, and then it just picks up, and then eventually there's a nuclear explosion and everyone fucking dies. And basically, yeah, all the ducks and all the geese and everything, they all follow this swan off, and really the swan is like a messenger of death, just leading them to, you know, wherever it is they're going to go. And that's what Last Swan Under a Nuclear Sky is. And I was thinking it could be like a great big sort of like show, like, you know, obviously there's a lot of people have put great minds to things, but I was just thinking, you know, like what's that dance or whatever, Black Swan, I can't remember what it is, but I was just imagining instead of this and like a whole load of stuff happening that culminates in a nuclear explosion. Anyhow, so that's that track. It just keeps going and building, and then eventually the swan comes in. How does the swan sound? Oh, that's it. So that kind of like nice piano sound is the swan. Oh, you're in a cafe. I pictured old people in newspapers in a cafe during AM. Yeah. If you could call old people the ducks and the geese and whatever. I actually did a track called Grandma and Grandad, which is exactly the same sort of thing, just a complete build-up, Last Swan Under Nuclear Sky style thing. There was a track that I called Self-Destruction of Freedom, and that has the same sort of thing that's in Sherlock Holmes and the Woman in Green, and I'm trying to find it. I literally found a cool sort of like melody, I think that's what it's called, isn't it, that seemed to work. Where the hell are you? And is it the right one? Because I've got like Self-Destruction of Freedom Part 3, Part bloody whatever. So there's that one there. Oh God, I've got another track here, A Moment in Time, which is also a track that I do for Depeche Mode. Harmonics, Last One, Nuclear Sky, Curvy Corners, Grandma Grandad. What the hell is Personal Dog Sketch? I've got a track called Personal Dog Sketch. Is it up here? If not, I can move back down again. Actually, what I'll do is I'll play the start to this track that I still haven't pushed out there yet because I just can't finish it. But it's called Birth. So just picture birth. So we're talking, and it's none of that kind of like, you know, oh, this sound is you know, like an abstract sound of, you know, this and that. It's like the things I'm doing in the track are like, this is a woman fucking giving birth. I guess it's abstract because in a way I can't actually have her giving birth. Anyhow, so this is what it sounds like. This is what it meant to me. So you got to imagine someone going through all of the things and then having moments of peace, and then it's all happening again. But obviously I've got to squash it into a track. Here we go. Where is it? Here we go. I'll have to download it and then let's play it. So this is called Birth. And initially it started off as the second part because I just got this thing and it sounded pretty good. And then I was like, well, bugger it, I've got to try and figure out this first bit. So I just mashed something together. But now I don't know how to deal with the second part, but you'll get what I mean. So let's make sure it's none of it's... Right, okay, so this is Birth. And I still haven't finished it. This is probably like 7 years old now. And it needs lots of work still. Wow, you listen to this. You wait. Contractions. There's something I definitely need to change in a minute. We just grab one leg and just yank it out. Comes out like fucking Van Damme. So it's kind of, I mean, overall, the initial thing that I did was this. It was this. This was it. And from there, it was like, yeah, okay, I can picture stuff, and I'm like, okay, this is definitely like, you know, a baby or something. So that's how that track came to be. But I am trying to find. What the hell is Tangible Fold? Okay, let me find something else first. I also created a track called Space Birth, which is probably like about 8 years old now. And the idea for that was I was thinking of a cartoon where you've got all these different factions fighting each other that have been fighting each other for bloody decades, you know, all just fighting each other. And then what happens is in the video, they all go into they all get onto a spaceship, but in order to do that, they all have to like go through and get dressed into like, you know, the same clothes because they're going into space. And basically, I was picturing as they shoot into space, the kind of spaceship, the mothership, they actually come out almost like they're being born, like shooting into space, and so they're off to look for other worlds. And I thought, you know, Space Birth was like humans being born into space, and we're all the same, and we're all just shot off into space, and you know, we're all the same, meeting whatever's out there. That was the idea for Space Birth. Whether the track portrays that, I don't know. But it's pretty old, so the style of it is old for me. Like, it's during my time of learning, but now I've lost everything because I haven't done music in a very long time. So now I have to relearn again. So it sort of sounds like this. Let me see what it's like. God, Jesus, it's what is my BPM on this? 90 BPM. I just think Korg Gadget is so fantastic. I can just get in here and just mess around and just do stuff. The arpeggiator is pretty good, and you can layer them quite easily. And if you layer arpeggiators and mess around, you can get some really weird stuff going on. I think I need to work on this track, maybe clean it up a little bit. I can quite easily put it up because I've got a SoundCloud account and I'm paying so that I could put music onto Spotify and Apple, maybe, I think. So what I want to do is I think that needed to fade in. Don't know. I really like using the leads big time. I wasn't afraid about was just doing loud noises, just getting stuck in there with something crazy, which is what I should do with my art. So imagine all these factions fighting each other. obviously back then I wasn't thinking about how to do stuff. Right, this is it. This is Space Birth. Space Birth. Come on, Space Birth. Oh my god. I think that I'd take scenes and maybe shorten them a little bit. I think that's what I could do. I quite like just having long tracks though. Definitely edit these areas here, but right, here we go. This is the bit where they go into space, and I like having choir. I like choirs. Pulling the pieces that you did earlier, and here it comes, the pieces from earlier, in you come. Yes, choirs are amazing. I'll actually put my I think it'll go in there. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that I did about 8 years ago, probably 9 years ago. But that's my SoundCloud. So I've got like that. I think that track's on there, but I've got like some other tracks as well. But some of the stuff I'm playing here isn't actually on there. I'm trying to find. Let me see. Okay, bugger it. Let's try this one because this shouldn't have changed too much. Hopefully. So this track, I actually. Okay, tone switch on the choir a little too close together. Does that mean that I because it's difficult to fade them to blend them in, because the thing is you're stuck to the. Unlike like FL Studio, I can move a layer anywhere I want, whereas in this you're kind of stuck to the blocks. And so it's difficult to have you start something on a previous layer and have it continue onto the next layer. It's a bit tricky for that sort of thing. But I've got like VSTs. I bought the VST for Korg Gadget for FL Studio, so I can actually pull all of this stuff in and have exactly the same VSTs, and then like proper put all that together. So that's what I'll probably end up doing. Yeah. There'll be moments where it does. There's things where it's like I know the thing faded in a bit too quick or whatever, and it's like, yeah, I'll work on that. But I should really put an album together and then just go, right, that's the album. Let's just get it on SoundCloud, and let's just release it through SoundCloud and push it to like Apple and everything. Do something like that, because I've got enough stuff. But Self-Destruction of Freedom, this one had like a nice little tune, a nice little melody. And then I kind of did my classic thing that I do, where I just slap in the choir and everything, just everything, violins. I think there's violins in this one. Is this one? How is this saved? I need to get someone rapping. I need to get someone maybe rapping on this. I don't know. But you'll get the melody in a minute on this. What the hell's going on here? Okay. This might not have all the extra stuff that I did. Well, it might do. The other thing is I'm really terrible at drums. I'm bad at drums. So this track again is Self-Destruction of Freedom. What I pictured happening is someone being born and they're on a sort of stretcher, or is it a gurney or something, and they're being pushed along as a baby, and what happens is as they're being pushed along during the track, they get older and older, and then when there's a certain point in the track where you'd have like a rapper or something doing some lyrics about just whatever shit's going on in the world today, and as these people are being pushed, they're being pushed between like two factions that are fighting each other, like one on each side, and there's like about maybe 4 or 5 different people going through the same process where they're all being pushed on a gurney and getting older. Is it a gurney? I don't know. They're being pushed on a like a hospital thing, and so as they're doing it, all this stuff's going on. All these people are throwing rocks at each other, doing all this stupid stuff like they all fucking do because they can't get a job or whatever. I don't fucking know. But as they're getting pushed through, the track keeps progressing, and then it just reaches the climax where it kind of. I'll play the main part, but you'll have like the rapping kind of thing going on around about. See, I don't know if this is not a version. So this is where you'd have like some of the rapping stuff. So imagine someone whatever, motherfucker, sitting in the car, whatever. And then it cuts to this bit, and I hope this is the most edited or the most recent bit. Definitely no. I don't think it is, but we'll find out. I don't know. It's with the video and everything, I think quite deep. Because some of the people on the trolleys would get knocked off. Okay. It seems playful, but it's not. you've got to imagine in slow motion, people still fighting. Some of these people being knocked off their trolleys, like the all that sort of stuff going on, all slow motion, all in black and white. And then it cuts to a mollusk, opens its thing and goes, fuck it, and then closes its thing and then, swims off, whatever mollusks do. Well, that bit I made up. Let's have a look. Okay, there's a track that I want to get out there, but it's... So one of my best mates in 2016, the year before me and the wife and the kids moved to the US, one of my best mates died, and I created this track called Energy because I thought, when you die, your energy sort of travels with the people that knew you, and your energy continues as long as those people that knew you exist. And so, and at the same time, I've just told you. So now there's a fraction of that energy that now travel to you. And so this track was that, but I don't know if you know the singer. It's all too playful, is it? Okay. The thing is, I've just got so much imagery going on in my head, and you can imagine something being so playful. You can imagine like hearing a I don't know, 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. That sounds playful. But if you have the imagery as well, then suddenly it doesn't seem so nice. I think the combination of the video footage plus the audio, plus the music would definitely, you need the video. Some of these tracks, they need the video, and I think that's the same with this track Energy. It's like that needs a video as well, because I was thinking about with this track at some point there's a bit where it kind of shoots away from the planet and shows it rotating, and you just see these bursts of energy kind of shooting out and then just dispersing, and because obviously people are dying everywhere, and kind of just showing you what kind of happens, just whatever, I don't know. I was making this random track, and if you know the guy who sang Wonderful Life, the artist called Black, he did Wonderful Life, and that's probably what everyone knows him for. In the 80s, did it in about 1986. And he did like a load of other tracks. Some of them are pretty good, actually, because my mum's got the Black album, and it's pretty good. I only ever listened to, I think, the A-side. But I could imagine him singing some lyrics, and the track doesn't, I don't think it, because I don't know how to make music that works with lyrics or vocals, so I think it's too overpowering for the vocal to be in there. But I always imagine when I listen to it, I can hear someone singing random stuff because I don't have any words. But one of the instruments kind of fills in for the lyrics. I don't know, but I'll see if I can find it and play it. But so basically I just did this track while I was just rather unhappy, and which is unfortunately the best time to do your bloody music and stuff, innit? Some of the tracks I did in 2013-14, I was fairly unhappy at the same time there, and so I had like a whole load of music that I was doing that sounded not too bad, actually, but but now I'm kind of in this sort of limbo state. I just don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't give a shit about anything. It's weird. That's why I put on my title, I'm sort of lost, because at the moment I kind of, when I've got time to do anything creative, I just can't be bothered, and I don't know why. So that's why I'm just going through old stuff that I did, because it's like I can't create anything myself at the moment. Damn it. It was crazy. He was only like 48. He was 48 years old. Just nuts. Let me see if I can find it. It's called Energy. Energy. There's a track here called Extreme Box. When you create a track in Korg Gadget, it gives you a random name, and this one's called Extreme Box. So that sounds pretty cool actually. Energy. Oh, there we go. Right. Oh man alive. That's not the entire track. Where's energy? There's got to be an energy kind of like sketch. So I've got the energy, the main thing, but where's energy sketch? That's not good. Really? No, there's got to be energy here somewhere. I hope so, because maybe I called it something else. I'm just going to look on my phone. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? You kind of get to this point where you're like, if you've got any spare time where you can actually do something, you're like, I don't know, I've got a whole list of things to do, but I just, and I've got the time to do it. It's like I can't do it. I can't be bothered to do anything. I mean, maybe it's like a very minor form of depression or something. I don't know, but it's literally like I've got the time, but I now don't know what to do. Maybe it's because you've got too much to do, too many thoughts, and that's that whole you got to filter it out sort of thing. I don't know. I really don't know. Right, let me see. I have my track on here. I can do a search for it. It should be called Energy Quick Track Sketch is what it should be called. Unless I named it that when I saved it. Jesus, it could be called something completely different and I don't even know what it is. Oh man alive. It should be called Energy Quick Track Sketch, so it should be on here. It really should be here. Energy Quick Track Sketch. Oh well, if it isn't here, then it isn't here. Jesus, that's a load of fucking work I'm gonna have to do then. Sciatica. I created a track called Sciatica. And I created it while my wife was pregnant because she was in all this pain, and I actually, this track actually works. It does work. Oh shit! You got a massive risk. Oh, and it's very easy for other people to just sort of say in their comfort zone, just tell you how to do stuff. It's very easy for those people to say that. And if those people can't understand that it's actually not easy, then, and it's very sad. It's a shame that those people don't understand that. You can be in a very comfortable position and guide someone through a very stressful moment, but if you're in that moment yourself, it's completely different picture. Energy, I don't think I've got it. I am going to have to rebuild the entire bloody track myself. Or it's just hidden under a completely different name. I've got another track called Energy. There's 2 tracks called Energy. Let's download that one then. Wow. I am missing the entire track of this Energy thing, but I know I've got a render of it, so at least I know how to sort of construct it up again, and I've got all the layers, I guess. But what if I did some extra stuff in that particular sketch? I've got a feeling maybe I saved it as a different name, though I would have saved it. I would have made a copy and saved it with Energy in the title, so that makes no sense. Elusive. Oh, there it is. Yes, Energy Quick Track Sketch. So this track is me creating this track for my mate who's dead. And you don't have to like it. If you don't like it, that's fine. Because it's in progress anyway, so it doesn't matter. And it's literally me just slamming stuff together. I ain't got a clue what I'm doing. And it's a sketch. It's not the final thing. So, comfortable with that, then you do it. Whatever it is. Does it involve Garbage Pail Kids? So this is about the time where the lyrics come in. Okay, the lyrics come in about now, actually. So it gives about two bars, or two main bars of lyrics, of which I have not a clue. I am not a writer. And then it kicks into the energy. This is me just throwing everything in there. Layer stuff back in. So this is where the lyrics would kick in again. Where you kind of zoom out from the planet. So yeah, so that's that track. Yes. What is the... There was something else I created called Nothing But Weeds, which was the same time as Space Birth. Space Birth, Yes. Space birth. And then, right, hang on. So I've got this track here, Moment in Time. I want you to think Depeche Mode. I can just press play on this one. Already, Depeche Mode. It's Depeche Mode. Right now. It's Depeche Mode. That is it. Right there, Depeche Mode. So this is like a sketch again. It's not a track, it's just a sketch. So I imagine that this particular melody being something like millions of people. It's like millions of people, like something like that. And then, hold on, let me bring it back here again. Where is that? Is that this? Yes. So I'm thinking something like, I can feel your heartbeat next to mine. I don't know what the other bit is, but a heartbeat. It's sort of going on about how there's millions of people everywhere. There's billions of people, and no one's connected anymore. But you can, I don't know. It's all that sort of shit, you know. So this is referring to like just being close to people, but yet you're not close to people. And so that's what this is. So I'm just looking at a moment in time. Whatever, you know. Whatever. So if you heartbeat, and I can imagine the blonde-haired Depeche Mode guy singing. You know, the one who's on the guitar singing that bit. They got millions of people. Whatever. I'm not a singer, so I need to like call up Depeche Mode and say, "Excuse me, is this all right?" I should definitely work on this one. So this is the bit where, oh god, what is the lead singer of Depeche Mode's name? Oh my god. Anyhow, so imagine him kind of saying words similar to the melody you can hear right now. You know, whatever, fucking newspapers, blah blah blah. Very good. You can sort of hear words in your head, but they don't mean anything, and so you just, as I'm listening to it, I can hear Depeche Mode singing and stuff, but I can't hear words. Oh, thank you very much. I don't know. I mess around with all sorts of stuff, and I'm old enough to be just all right. If I was 20, I'd be like, ah. I can't believe that the what's-his-face died in Depeche Mode. That's really sad. I do need to get onto drawing though. I'm terrified of drawing at the moment. that's that track. I actually went downstairs with my drawing stuff to draw some bloody Garbage Pail Kids, and what happened? I went downstairs and my kids both were going, "Draw me Sonic the Hedgehog." So I was drawing Sonic the bloody Hedgehog and Tails, and then it was bedtime, and then that was the end of that. No Garbage Pail Kids. No bloody Garbage Pail Kids. Let me try and find. So this track is called Can't Sleep. It's not really a track, it's just a sketch. And it's just one layer. So this is basically, as you can see here, as you can see right there, this is what I end up with initially. I just end up with lots and lots of tracks. And then after that I'm like, okay, I'll then create a lot of layers and do a quick little testing. But this one is still in track mode. So I can't remember what this sounds like, but I know it was sort of going in a good direction. And what I end up with is I end up with 2 blocks of different things going on that maybe don't work together, but I could work into a track. And so let's have a listen to what I've got. I'll do this and see how it sounds. Okay, here we go. Okay. I just absolutely love this Brussels bass. Are you ready? Just listen as it comes in. Just listen. I understand warmth and everything now. This is my favourite thing. Are you ready? Here we go. Are you ready? Get ready. It's in nearly every one of my tracks. And here we go. Go. I don't know what the rest of the track does now. I don't know what the rest of the track does. Listen to this. The Lexington on this is really good. It's good analog sounds. this other section here, so let's listen how that works. Because I still haven't figured all this out. Don't know. What does this sound like? Okay, same sort of thing. Bangers everywhere. So, as per usual, that gets saved. There it is, and in another 2 years, I will come back to it and go, "What? How's this sound?" The old classic. Okay, so what we got here? Let's have a listen. So yeah, for me, it's a case of how do I knit it all together? How do I, and I'm not scared to have like a 9-minute track. I'm quite happy to have a 9-minute track. I do not give a flying shit about keeping it 2.5, 3 minutes. People are gonna get bored. It's like, well, sod off. Sit back and listen to just listen to the nice sounds and how they blend with each other. Just you don't have to listen to some of that's like 3 minutes long. Right, let's have a listen. What the hell else have we got? Space Birth 2. Let me see if I can find the Nothing But Weeds. This, like Space Birth, needs that bit of editing it really does have some bits where I'm like just dragging it out, and some layers don't need to be there. Not from a this is like short attention span sort of point of view. It's just like I really am kind of just dragging it out, and I don't think you need to listen to that so much. There's some track, let me see if I can find it actually. There is a track where I could quite happily listen to the main start of it quite happily. Let me find it on my phone. God blimey, what's it called? Is it On the Wind? No, well, that On the Wind is actually one of them, but let me find. It's not Little Life. Could it be Radial Panel? Yes, it is. Okay, if I can find Radial Panel. The start of Radial Panel is fantastic. I've got a short attention span when people are talking to me. Radial Panel. Oh, here we go. Right. I could listen to this main start bit for ages, just tons of it. This track is not going the way I want it to. I was messing around and I don't like the way it is, so I'm going to have to start it again. But the start of this, I just love this stuff. gotta go. Okay. See you later, mate. You go and get yourself some grub. Get it round your gums. Get it in your face and get it round your gums. Thank you for being around during my time of solace, cerulean fliegen. I think I might have a go of Nun Massacre in a minute, actually. Nun Massacre. Just listen. The bass. Oh, it's just fucking lovely. That's all you need. You don't need anything else. Anyhow, right, okay, let's do a bit of let me turn this off. Stop mirroring. It's time for a bit of Nun Massacre. Nun Massacre. Let me move that here. Let's move this over here. Try and figure out what the fucking hell I'm doing. And move that there. And let's get it onto FL Studio. Right, Nun Massacre. Gaming. It is time to Nun Massacre. Oh, man alive. Honestly, this is terrifying. This is terrifying. This is absolutely terrifying. And I need to run my other script so that I can invert my mouse. Here we go. Good. Right. Play. Oh, man alive. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? I need to turn this down a little bit, but Jesus Christ, when she is chasing you, oh my God. Is it playing? It's alright. Yeah, Yeti desktop. Bosh. Let's go. Are you joking? I'm gonna creep around here like a mother. Oh, hang on. There we go. Oh, I keep pressing jump button because I don't use that particular. I use the space for back. Look at that, these little rinky dinks. What do I do? I put it down. Okay, F drops it down. If I can change the S to be space, I can complete this anytime, anytime. When she chases you, Jesus Christ. She's going, she's here, she's here. Just go. Oh, bollocks, she's here. Pick it up. She's around here. She's here. Did she shut the door? Don't shut the door. Oh my God, she's around here. Here we go. A rock. Excellent. Oh, give me that rock. Where's the rock? There it is. See, I'm just not used to the. I'm not used to S back and space jump. Everyone on the planet is. And I'm not used to that. Let me get that here, get that there. Okay, here we go. Right, go. Back, jump, forward, back. I'm never going to get used to that. I don't want to. Sucks. Stupidest thing ever. Run. Here we go. Is she gonna come? She must have heard that. Okay. Television. Okay. Shit. Where the hell am I? Can you imagine if she was there looking at me? Can't see anything. I'm just waiting for the screams. I'll just turn it back up. Oh, okay. I'm in here. So I didn't write in forever. Mother Polignon found my diary and locked me in a punishment. I don't think I would ever get out. I food a new paper to write on. I found. Is that found? That's not the right spelling there. It sounds like could. I want to go home. She doesn't treat the other kids this way. Oh dear. Here we go. Here we go. Jesus Christ. Okay, yep, I'll wait for that. Okay, nothing in there. She brought me out of class today, but I didn't do anything. I got the rule of 5 times. I hate it here. I can't make friends. Nobody else wants to talk to me. I really don't believe in God. God is real. There wouldn't be so many bad people in the world. It's mummy and my old friends. I want to go home to a normal school. Yeah, the mum sucks for sending here. So so far so good. So I feel like I should go back this way. And get there we go. Whoops. Okay, let's go around this bit. Okay, now let's look around here. Nothing, oh, okay. Right. Right, okay. Something tells me this is the right way to go. Here we go. Two. Jesus Christ. What's it saying? Ghost child path complete. Normal cutscene. Normal cutscene. What's that about? Why is it saying that stuff? Console. I don't want to be in a console. Get rid of the console. Why is there a console? What's that about? Get rid of the console. Clear. Oh well, that's the end of that then. Jesus Christ. That is the end of that. I can't believe that just happened. Okay, let me go on to here. I can't believe that just happened. I'll have to go to bed soon. But I definitely want to try the Binding of Isaac. Let's have a look. Steam. Library. Did I download it? I don't think I did. Okay, let's install this. Okay, cool. Wow, look at that. Done. Done. Oh my god. Alright, there we go. So you do that.
Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on a hill. Isaac kept to himself, drawing pictures and playing with his toys as his mom watched Christian broadcasts on the television. Life was simple, and they were both
blah blah. You're joking. That's how you escape then. Okay, this is my third time playing this game. But I'm good at geometry rules. So I guess it's... What about that? likes. Is that it? Is that the end? Oh my god, back to the start again. Okay, so that was good. I like it. I'm gonna complete that game. What's the point in a save, like, for a slot if you start at the beginning every time? Okay, so we've got Big Larry. What's the time? It's 2:30. I think it's time to go to bed. I think I'm going to go to sleep. That is exactly what I'm going to do. I am going to go to sleep. I'm going to go to bed now. So I'll marker everything that I do on this video, and so that people can look at whatever they want to look at. I'm going to see you later. It's time to get some sleep. All right. See you later.